Your rig is not authorized to access this area. Please step away from the door.
Eat my ass. Hey, Shadow.
One debt to society later.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Aww. Some bullshit while I'm staying in the country. Ooh. Sorry, mate. Burbs! Oh, if only Emerald were here. She would love Burbs. Burbs of death. Hello, buddy. I need your fucking corpse. So if you don't mind... Yep.
Rig authorization recognized. Greetings, Station Watchman Howard Phillips. I hope you slept well.
Oh, he's sleeping so well, Monty. He's sleeping so very well.
Activity detected. Auto defenses activated. Station Watchman Howard Phillips. Please provide verbal access code to authorize your guest.
Sorry, Howard, I need your corpse. Yep. I forgot what level this is. We are currently heading to the solar arrays to fix them. Excuse me! This! It made me think about the lore of some of my favorite franchises. Yeah. I hope it made people think. That was fun. That was also supposed to be fun.
Activated personnel system.
How about you don't get any closer to me? And be locked in. Shoot! Okay. Oh, you are just not pleasant. Not pleasant. Not pleasant. Not pleasant. Stop staring at me like that. Spooky AI lady. Oh, right, yeah. Shit. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry about that. How's that? Is that better? Alright. I've been trying to stay out of range of Auntie's interface as much as I can. I don't want to hear her excuses anymore about my transfer request. Every time I ask, I just get computerized bullshit. 23 requests. I've put in 23 requests and not one response. I know she's lying. I know she never sent them. I showed Auntie, though. I let all my birds out of their cages at lunch. It was beautiful. They're flying all around free and happy. I wish I could be them. Auntie was spouting regulations, talking about abnormal profiles. I don't care. I dance with the birds all day. I love my birds. I want to go home. Boy was just lost with his birds. How are you doing today? I'm doing alright.
Attention, Watchman Howard Phillips. Unauthorized engagement of access lift detected.
How about you shut the fuck up? I'm doing my job. Stupid robot lady. Tasty. Oh, hot! There's a fan-made story called Dual Terminal. It's not fan-made. It's just following the card artwork. It's gonna come out of that. How many power nodes do we have? We have 3? Okay, we can upgrade. Oh, God, what the fuck have I not been doing with my weapons? Shut up, I don't want lore. I want to kill demons. Doom, I don't give a shit about the lore. I am here to murder demons. Dead Space, I give a shit about the lore. Because it helps add atmosphere. No. I will continue to be an asshole. And do what I fucking want, Tideman. Ooh, I was about to... I will continue to do what I want, when I want, and no one can stop me. You bitch. How do you make noise in a vacuum? Okay, no burbs in here. Where is it? Shit! Oh, boss, there's someone on YouTube who tried beating Shadow the Hedgehog without using guns or violence. So they just played the neutral route? Because, like,
Unauthorized visitor.
that's what you do when you don't want to do any of the other routes.
Disable all solar array functions immediately.
Initiating system lockdown.
Bitch!
System lockdown complete.
I'm sorry, Clark.
No, you're not.
I know what you're trying to do, and I cannot allow you to succeed. There's too much at stake.
Doesn't have to be this way. We could just let bygones be bygones, Tideman. You could just fuck off and, like, stop trying to kill me. And I won't have to, like, pull your eyes out of your fucking asshole. I don't wanna, but you're making me do this. You can stop this,
Access to the
Tideman.
computer mainframe is Titan Station Civil Code.
I could give less of a fuck about your civil code. Everyone is dead, and I will do as I wish.
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe.
There we go. I want stuff. Secret stuff! I like stuff. You guys like stuff? I like stuff. Oh shit. I lowered down my seat by accident. Oh boy, here we go. Secret stuff. Secret stuff. Just likes the secret stuff. Peng! Praise be to Peng. Praise be to our savior, our goddess. The absolute Chad that is Peng. Absolute fucking god tier. Absolute goddess of our lives, Peng. All shall worship Peng. She is the heavenly moneymaker. Praise be. Praise be to Peng. If you're wondering what she is, she's a statue you can sell for 10K. Alright, now we actually gotta remove these. Fuck your corpse. There we go. Grab that. Oh.
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe. Warning. Mainframe electrical shielding has been deactivated. Proceed with caution.
Well, yeah, because some of the missions you have to kill things in order to get the stuff. You can't just kind of ignore it if you want to go for 100%.
Subsections of the Titan Station Civil Code. Thorough clear of machinery immediately.
No. Bitch, I will continue to do what I fucking want.
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe.
And if I want to fuck with what's in there, I'ma fuck with it. You can't stop me. Fucking procedurized bullshit. Not with me. Nuh-uh. Didn't get paid enough. Instead of paying me for a job well rendered in the first game, what do? They tie me up. They put me in a machine that, like, tortures me and makes me feel like a bad person by showing me my dead girlfriend, who I did not murder. I am innocent.
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe.
Oh. Okay, moving on. But I did not murder my girlfriend. She had done the die herself method.
Security has been notified.
Okay. There, pull the Emperor from fucking 40k and summon 3 GG-sized dragons to fight the worms. What? Ah, I see they were walking around out here. I should really upgrade my
Please step away.
Oh!
Damaging the mainframe circuits.
They're extremely fragile, you say?
For your safety, step away from the circuits.
Oh god, security! Good sir, I'll have you know that I am the engineer. I know what I am breaking and I know what I am doing. Sir, I am the engineer. I know what I am doing. God, these fucking soldier types, they fucking weightlifters, as they call themselves, think they know how engineering works. God, the nerve of some of these people, right?
Offline. Lockouts. Offline. Station reverted to manual operation only. Anti.
Offline.
Alright. Well, that was an adventure. Grungmir and Braylon just forced the worms to push them back.
Ellie, I'm on my way to the mirrors now. I have to realign them manually. Hal Strauss.
See for yourself.
Please stop letting the crazy guy have access to the comm.
Ellie!
Oh. Ah! Fuck! Why are you so tanky? How? What? How are you alive? Excuse? Oh. Okay, so everything's just playing dead with me. What fuck? Ah, there's babies everywhere. Ow. Chat, I have been bullied. I have been bullied relentlessly. Contact beam. Okay. Ooh. Howard Phillips, they hate me. They all hate me. I can see them. They're everywhere now. Just perched, watching me. Even Auntie. She's just waiting until old Howard Phillips finally goes crazy and snaps. Like he did when he let the birds out. Violated all the codes, broke all the rules. I'll show them crazy. I'll show them what it takes to get out of here. They'll have to come up here and clean up all this blood. And then, rules will they make? I'll break those too. I'm gonna go lay down. I don't feel right. I think our boy Howard Phillips is a little bit fucking dead. Just a little bit. Just a little bit fucking dead. I don't know about you guys, but he might be fucking dead. Turns people into horrific alien monsters. Let's worship it. How about we don't, you asshole? Yeah, shoot him good? No, you can come in if you want. Grab a chair if you want.
I might go play Supreme Commander.
You might go play some Supreme Commander.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling it.
Well, it's up to you.
Okay.
I can do my own thing, or you could come in and laugh at the absolute atrocity that is this thing.
Look, he just used a fucking... See, this is what happens when you don't execute the psychers. They warp away.
That was a figment of my imagination, sir.
Oh, you're the psycher.
Oh, you're the fucking freak. The wonderful misadventures of the psycher Isaac Clarke.
He does get telekinesis.
By technological means. No, it's literally just his kinesis module. It's just that there's an alien, there's like an alien energy source that like supercharges it or whatever.
Ellie, it looks like 2 of the mirrors are out of alignment. How's he doing?
He's stopped hyperventilating.
It's actually a woman.
I don't know how much longer he's gonna
It has
last.
boobs.
I knew he would just slow me down.
If Strauss dies, so do my chances of destroying the marker. Keep him alive and get to that panel.
There are many things that have come out of your fucking mouth. Over the years I've known you. The literal years. How many years has it been now? I'll recoil that we have been friends. Because we met when we were in grade 11.
I don't know, it's like probably close to 10 years.
Probably. I have never heard such things come out of your mouth. Yeah, that one's aligned. I am Isaac Clarke. I am doing the space NG job. Look at me go.
Good boys, fixing things.
With a machine gun. I'm realigning solar arrays.
Yeah. Not one.
No, you're not, which hurts.
Yeah, but have testicles and your ovaries. They just have their nuts on the inside. It's like a belly button.
Chat, there are many things that you should not listen to. I don't know if you should listen to that.
What do you mean? It's just the human function.
I don't know how, like, I'm supposed to align this. Oh, there we go.
Neutral. It's usually the best alignment.
All right, Ellie, 1 down. How's it looking on your end?
I'm trying to roll back the cover now. Strauss, can you give me a hand with this?
Oh, he'll hurt me. I'm not strong enough.
I promise I'll protect you. Now, just get over here
Are you
and give me a
having
hand.
fun?
Yeah, well, that should come in on this
Yeah.
one.
Something covering the collector panel.
Oh
Oh my god. There's There's thousands of them.
Terrorize? I think he actually makes my streams a little bit better.
Get out of there!
Oh my god, they're heading this way! Run, Strauss, run!
Ellie, come in! Ellie! Shit.
Whee! Down and down and down we go. Realign the solar arrays. Let them feel the sunny D.
Down to the left, you awful evil army.
Trying to get it to like match up is a pain in the ass. What am I doing? Do I have to line it up with the shield? How do I do this?
I mean, I'm assuming because those are solar rays.
Yeah, I'm trying to like line them up, but like, do I have to like back off and then like judge?
Well, you know it's wrong to judge other people. You don't know what that solar array's been
There we go.
See? It just needed a little understanding.
I meant like judge distance.
I mean, you can judge it from far away or up close. It doesn't really matter, does it?
Look at that. That's pure solar energy.
Ellie! You alright?
We just made it to the crossover tube when the beam hit. I think those things are still heading towards the transport hub. They're wrecking everything in their path.
Holy shit, they'll cut us off. Get to the hub! I'll meet you as soon as I can!
Pretty shit. That's some pretty good shots for fucking Basilisk, buddy.
Exiting zero gravity.
I would like to launch myself to the
Ellie,
planet.
come in!
Isaac, we have to cross to the government sector before they cut us off. You'll never make it down here in
I'll be
time.
there!
I don't think many things in the Dead Space universe are OSHA approved.
Somebody should get to OSHA about that.
I think everyone OSHA is dead on this planet. I'm crazy enough to take on Necromorphs, but not the IRS.
No one's crazy enough to take on the IRS. Do you know that the IRS has a plan to collect taxes 12 hours after a total nuclear annihilation of the United States?
Yes. Whoever came up with that plan needs to be like talked to.
Oh, it's insane.
Even in death, we'll collect your taxes.
There are, I believe it's 12 lines of succession to guarantee that the plan goes through.
If
based on
every-
who's alive and who's not.
If everyone is dead from a nuclear holocaust,
Article, so I can read that. Crazy names. It's like the chief conductor of Red Bull, general of coin, like
General of Coin. That sounds like a cartoonish fucking tax collector.
Like, I'm just making these names up because I don't remember exactly what they are, but I'm going to look it up now.
Ellie, where are you?
Right outside. Hurry!
Ah, yes, to collect taxes after doomsday. So, the IRS will still collect taxes even after a nuclear attack. Apparently, Jesus Christ, they've had this plan since the 1960s. Which, I mean, checks out.
Okay.
After such an attack, economists in secret locations will oversee the apportioning of tax-free cash grants to survivors. They're going to offer up to portion tax-free cash loans to survivors after the nuclear apocalypse.
Sir, I think there'll be a little more things to fucking worry about. Rather than,
Oh, no, it's even better. The government buys up assets destroyed by the attack. Then,
I just honestly felt myself get a little weaker at that.
yeah, one of the things they buy is the Troubled Assets Relief Program. Then, they pay off any outstanding bank loans and mortgages, which is actually kind of chill. And after that, the pre-existing tax policy will likely be abandoned, and the IRS will have to form a new policy for generating government revenue to fund the rebuilding process.
Kind of curious what this riot security suit is. Hold on. My ass looks great.
Oh, also, predator taxation.
This can't be fucking real.
No, it's real. And part of the taxation is they are going to offer. What was it? Oh yes, they're. If you ever want to be the actual courier for Fallout, they demand that the mail service is
They demand. Fucking postal guy is like in his house holding like his fused wife and child.
Their post-nuclear attack plan has been in place since 1981. Not only will they continue to deliver mail, they will also have to distribute the 60 million change of address forms they have already prepared and distributed throughout 30,000 post offices.
Who the fuck shot in the American tax thing and thought to themselves, wow, that's a lot of slots.
See, like this is the kind of thing I want to talk about on the podcast.
I'm fine with that.
Alright.
Because,
Yeah, I want
like,
to bring
if
up
it,
crazy
if,
stuff like that no one thinks about.
if it's factual, I'm fine with it.
Yeah!
It's like the Alex Jones shit that I get worried about.
No.
Or like
even
the,
if I were to bring up a crazy story, I'm not just gonna be like, and this is how it went. It would be like, well, these are the facts, you can decide for yourself.
Okay. But yeah, like, with I don't want it to be like the Joe Rogan podcast where, like, he just brings on a Nazi who shouts conspiracy theories into the ether. He's like, wow, I never thought of it that way before. And I'm like, you shouldn't, because it's wrong.
What you don't understand is they're putting frogs in the water that turn the frickin' chemicals gay.
It's, that is impressive. How they turn chemicals gay.
Yeah, man. Chemicals didn't even have a gender. Gods? The frogs got it. Frogs. I do not like Lieutenant Baby Legs and his crew there.
They're called the Swarm, and they are actual fucking
I'll
children.
try to open the CEC door on your
I
level.
remember that part, and I hate it.
Hold on.
We all hate it.
Yeah.
Wow, I really need to get some upgrades for these guns, because holy shit. They are not packing the wall by one from the wallop yet. Ah, ow, fuck. Oh no. Oh no. I'm slowed. Oh shit!
Piece of shit lock. I'm giving it my codes, but it's not working.
You may have went to the corner store, but the kitties are coming for you.
What? Oh fuck! Ah!
You know the whole joke about like dad left to go get cigarettes and he never came back.
Oh fuck!
So yeah, no, they're coming for you and your cigarettes
Oh
now.
no!
Ah! This is what happens when you
Yes,
leave your
I'm
children in
authorized for
daycare and
this.
never come back. They become necromorphs.
Open up, you bastard!
You know what? I believe it. There's actually some really fucked up artwork if you look inside the if you look inside the daycare. Like, there's hints that some of the kids' parents actually turned into necromorphs, and that's why they haven't gone home.
It's open. Isaac, go!
It's really fucked up because you can actually see like drawings of necromorphs.
Yeah. I don't know, I just really hated the area, so I think I would go.
Ellie, you guys there? Did you make it?
Shit,
I hate the
Isaac.
Ishimura in this game. I hate it so much.
Shit.
Hey, take it easy. It's okay.
No, it's not. I was right here this morning with a crew of 30 people.
Damn my blonde
We were
hair.
overrun.
It's fucking thick up there.
No,
And
honestly,
before I
like,
knew it, they transformed.
it's annoying. I have so many kick-ass photos that are ruined by the fact
I had to
that
cut
they're
the arms and legs off my friends just to escape.
Just embrace it already, shape.
I'm not bald yet, though.
Full of
And I will
pieces
be
of them
eventually.
still lying around here somewhere.
Or I'm just gonna have like that
I know.
weird
I'm sorry.
rest of my life.
No weird Greek headline.
Yeah, man, I am
I just walked one big fucking circle today.
We'll get through this. Let's figure out how to meet up.
He's a cataphractic Terminator.
Right.
Can't see his hair.
There's
Exactly.
a central hub in the
Why do
main
you think he's got
facility.
the helmet on?
Here are the coordinates.
Okay, so about that one, like, short, like, that one animate, like, the fan animation I showed you, I fucking hate that he gave, like, the, I fucking hate that, like, the, oh, for fuck's sake, down there, I can't get that, fuck! Ah, it's ammo! No!
That was probably important, wasn't it?
I want ammo.
Just keep good. Stomp on them. Do it more. Do it those levels. Go to Therafield.
You know, this is an accurate assumption of what it's like being a Psyker in Warhammer when you're not trained.
Yeah.
Like, just, like, flashes of light, and then you're like, ah! I think Boss hates Hisui Zoroa, just like all those who cause it to die. I don't hate the fucking Pokemon, dude! I don't hate it.
I don't hate it personally. I just hate everything it stands for politically and spiritually.
Fuck off. No, I don't hate it. I just don't know why it needed a new form. I really am not fond of, like, region-specific variant forms. Like, Alolan Sandslash and Alolan Ninetales are the only two that I like, and that's because they're actually decent ice types. But everything else is just like, why did Muck? Why do Muck? What? Why Muck? Why Meowth? Why Mr. Mime is now Mr. Rhyme is fucking beyond me.
Man, you know what the problem with Muck is?
What?
Okay, so I want you to think real fast about this one. Alright?
Okay.
What is Ekans?
It's a snake.
Yeah.
You're going with cum. You're going with cum.
What's its name? It's Snake backwards.
It's snake backwards. I know
What
it
is Muck?
It's cum backwards.
But what is Muck? It's a pile of sticky, viscous liquid. What did they name it? The weird fact
Depends on the context.
Okay, now I'm curious.
Would I leave you alone? Would I rather leave you or Donald Trump alone with children? Personally, I'd rather leave you with them.
Okay, but what if the secret was that it actually doesn't exist?
Even better! I mean, like, Elon's dad just, like, had a kid with his adoptive daughter, so that's fucked up.
Well, I mean, it is South Africa.
Stop.
What? have you seen South Africa?
No!
It's a sad place to be. I feel bad for them.
I feel bad for Africa in general. Mostly because of what we fucking did to them.
Places that aren't doing too bad. Like Botswana, I think. I want to really double check that. There's actually I was watching a documentary. It's really neat. There is an African country where they were basically just like, cool, you're in charge now, and the guy actually used his head and was like, all right, what do we have for natural resources?
Oh yeah, that guy.
For trade.
Oh shit, dude, she dead.
No,
For that guy. Doesn't look like they have.
What's in your pants?
Oh yeah, Shadow, you didn't hear about that? Fucking Elon Musk's dad adopted a girl. She, by the way, he's like in his 70s. She's 24. I don't like it. I hate everything about this. Fuck. What's worse, that if you watch the animations, they actually have like little teeth, and they can go through metal. Thanks. I hate everything about this.
It's a little nibble amongst crewmates.
It's a little nibble amongst crewmates.
Yeah, I mean, they're just acting really expressive right now.
He's also gone for a fucking month.
So,
My boy is just straight up going. He is straight up going the way of monkey.
remember, kids, heels to spy, American sky. Wait. Heels to sky, American spy.
Are you okay?
Theoretically. This is actually a pretty comfortable position. Hold it for quite a while. You should just start working on your calves and thighs.
What do you think I've been doing going for runs for? It's not just to lose weight. It's to strengthen my legs for when I eventually need to kick someone in the face.
Solid calves.
Really?
I have very tiny, like, runners.
Isaac, over here.
But, like, wait,
The door is jammed.
I'm
This
kind
must have been
of
the last
curious
stand was left down
what the fuck this is about.
here. No,
I don't know.
the circuits were fried.
I think that's enough.
They must have fused the panel trying to keep those things out.
Sir, please show me how effective this is.
The only other way is through the processing
This
plant.
little bunker with a
meant to
table and
traffic.
access to the vending machine.
I think I can stop it.
I
from
don't
here.
know. It seemed like they had a good idea going.
Short term, yes. Long term, no.
You want me to
There's
follow?
advantages
Hold
to both.
together, Strauss. I'll be there soon.
Not.
I hate when this game blows steam in me. I mean, this is just a hazard in and of itself.
Yeah, someone should.
Look what they're already doing to their people. Yes. Ah, fuck! Oh no! Oh, she's coming for my ass.
You're just having a good time. Knock, knock, knock. Bang! Man knocks down your door. You're just gonna hear like a weird. It's like,
I think you missed it before I asked you if you're into Doctor Who in any capacity. Nope.
I watched it a lot up until after Matt Smith, and then I tried to watch it after that.
Nothing personal against it. It's just that exactly. For me personally, it's just I can't take it too seriously. And when you look at me dead in the eye and say this Dalek's the most dangerous thing in the universe, I have to roll my fucking eyes at you.
Here's the thing. It is a sci-fi comedy.
I know.
But Daleks are horrifying.
I know they're horrifying, but they're not as dangerous as people make them out to be.
They are. The problem is, they look goofy like that because their original design is such an old show. They've literally got like colanders sticking out.
I think I've hit
Just
a
like
dead
with
end.
that.
Looks like some kind
I
of
know.
They
venting
had to
system
work
up
with what
ahead.
they had.
Right.
Right?
I know. I don't blame them about that. It's also just like I can't
Open.
get with the whole story.
It takes a while, but
Plus, what happens if you like one Doctor and then you don't like the next?
oh, that's part of it. That happens all the time. Like, so that happened to me. I remember because I did The Sin. I tried to watch 8. I didn't like 8. I skipped. Yeah, it was not. I tried to watch 9.
There you are. I see your friend has powered off the
And
facility.
then I remember I got so
Remind me to thank you
into 8
for
and 10
providing the
with your location.
will always be this
I've left the processing cycle on,
but
and you
then
went
that's
with it.
been happening. And
Get
it's
into
3
your
or 4
car.
episodes. And I'm like,
It doesn't have to be this way,
but that's the thing.
It does.
It's the same character that they go through an entirely different. And over time, you learn what's endearing about that version of themselves.
I mean, that's a way to look at it. It's also just like, there are just some things where my brain is like, no.
Well, again, like, not for everyone, right?
Yeah, not for everyone.
Like, don't get me wrong.
Also,
It is goofy as all hell, and damn, it goes.
also,
It's got Sci-Fi Channel.
another reason is out of spite. So I went to an anime convention back when I was in grade 10. Guess who went with us? You know him, you love him. His name is Bates. I'm not gonna say his first name.
Oh yeah.
So I was unfortunately partnered with this guy. And there was this relatively attractive girl that I was talking to. We were in line, and me and her were really hitting it off.
Strauss, help me with the door.
She mentioned that, like, oh, I asked her what she was cosplaying. She's like, oh, I'm cosplaying as something as Doctor Who. And I'm like, I'm thinking nothing really of it. I'm like, oh, neat, that's really cool. This fucking man-child sees what, like, here's what she said, because he's right behind me in line, and says, oh yeah, he thinks Doctor Who is stupid. Because I made the comment on the fucking bus right there that I think I think the fucking Deus Ex Machina one is dumb as fuck. And guess who stopped talking to me after he said that? And that's why I hate him.
I mean, there's lots of different reasons to dislike that individual.
And no cash, no salt. Please don't harass people. Please don't that's a personal beef. And that's like years ago, but like that's kind of my spite. That's as far as I'll go for spite.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, you didn't need his car.
What?
Need a man's car, like you did before.
I'm kind of scared to ask if that has historical precedent.
No.
Okay.
If
took so.
I love that video so much. Oh, father's one and all. The little pause and the bear witness, and it's such a good pun because it is literally a bear witness. Because he's a bear and he's a witness in a trial.
So you see that thing at the end there? You remember that thing I killed outside? Hey, look.
What?
It's another one. You could say that. I hate it. I hate everything about this. Oh my god, does it still have hair? What the flying fuck? Like, ew on all accounts. Oh yeah, it straight up has titty.
Yep. Can you show that on screen?
I can get away with it.
We can show our titty.
No! I bet some Twitch mod has like a kink for necrophilia.
Well, I guess I'm not dead.
Not really. Step 3, Ellie. Just through the door. No.
I think I'm close.
Am I a sexual spirit and I never knew it?
I see dead people. I'm kidding.
Then why do I eat?
Ghosts eat. Have you ever played Luigi's Mansion?
That doesn't count.
It counts.
No, it does not. It's not a real ghost.
Slimer ate.
Case in point, not a real ghost.
Are Onyx the Pokemon?
Yes.
Idiots.
Yeah. So you gonna tell me a rock can eat? You gonna tell me a rock? I'll go outside and you get a rock right now and you make up some lasagna and we'll feed it to that rock.
You alright?
You want me to go find one right now?
No, thank
I'll
you.
go get
thanks
Rocky
to Twitchy here.
Balboa. Yeah, he'll climb up the steps.
Jesus, Strauss.
Work
You
up an
okay?
appetite,
It's getting worse.
as
What is
rocks
step 4?
do.
Who will be waiting?
If the screws, if the needle, she'll be waiting.
He's not gonna make it. We gotta keep moving.
There's an industrial transport upstairs. Runs on the same spoke
You
as
know,
the
you
cable
ever walk
train.
through the
That should
desert,
get
you
us to
look down
government
at all the
sector.
little pebbles,
One of us will have to
and you
deploy
see
from
the
the
chorus
gearhouse.
of I'm famished.
Asking. Stay here and
And he
try
goes,
to get you
me
to speak.
too, we're in the desert.
She'll be waiting.
Relatable content.
Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's just staring at chat now.
Well, because somebody brought up the Cybermen, and yes, the Cybermen are very much so mechanics.
Oh my god. Are those the guys like there's logic? There's like logic in this one's thing?
Cybermen, their whole thing is that they're like basically so they like stick their brains in robots, but like it inhibits your emotions and logic cortexes and all that other stuff, so they it's kind of become literally a robot.
That's
Yeah. Their whole thing is that like they upgrade everything.
fuck. I love Dead Space design. Look at this.
Yeah.
That is
You're-
sick. I stole a suit off of a corpse. Actually, I don't know why. You unlock this suit after you beat the game once. And I haven't played this game at all on the computer, so I should not have this suit, yet here we fucking are. Ah, fuck! Oh my god, where did all this come from? It's like just kind of snowballed. That guy's racist.
Oh, the
Yeah. Yeah, they got rid of the emote because he actually Gen 6 too. Anyways, riot in the Capitol building. Well, the attempted insurrection.
Look, I much of this is lost it. So someone posted a picture of the dude with like a bison hat.
Yeah, I know. He's serving like 3 years.
But just so he's in there, he's waving the flag back and forth. So somebody's playing the video of that, and then they slow it down. Ending for Fallout New Vegas, and they do the whole thing. The barbarians taking over Fallout Vegas. Well edited.
I fucking hate these babies.
I dislike them.
You can't even hear it, but like they're actually crying like babies. Look at that.
Abort it.
So chat,
I give you full rights to abort that creature.
So like chat, I made like such dark jokes today, and like I kind of got worried like I went overboard, but like the person ended up liking the comments anyway, so I'm like, oh okay, it was recognized as a joke. I'm happy because like because the person was asking me like what's my opinion on Send when he's possibly coming back for Warhammer 10. And my response was, he's a fucking corpse. Or, like, Horus snapped his neck, it killed his spirit, dead. Like, actually, I posted the fucking image, hold on. He ain't coming back, he's dead like Horus snapped his neck and broke him dead. Like, deader than my sense of humor dead. Like, deader than my chances of getting to be a Scottish prince dead. Like, deader than a Gen Z's dream to be aborted.
I know, man, it's too late. You know, suicide.
just to let you all know, like, those are jokes. I am saying that right the fuck now. Like,
Also, Suicide Boys is banned.
if you are having suicidal thoughts, please go get help.
Go get help. Despite what you might be thinking, people do care.
I care. I care immensely.
That's one person. That's a start.
Absolute creature. Oh God!
Oh man, he about to steal your lip.
Actually, yeah, the head actually, so like, it does that. Well, the head actually is, and like, it will like break your neck and then like rip off your head and then like.
I've seen the execution. It's pretty nuts.
It like.
And then it just overrides your body.
Yeah, like holy shit! Is Dead Space is like.
It's nuts. It's fucking crazy.
I love this fucking universe.
Love is a strong word.
I love the Dead Space lore and the universe of it because of how fucked up it is. Like
No,
this
that's
is.
fair. It's very interesting. Like I know there was apparently like anime stuff too.
There was 2 animated movies. The first one was basically explaining why the ship was the way it was. And then the second movie was an anthology like The Animatrix kind of a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was basically telling the story of the crew that was sent in to go find out what the fuck happened, while also explaining the backstory of the crazy guy who is trying to help you in this game. His name is Strauss.
Jeremy Strauss.
Nolan Strauss.
I'm pretty sure it's Pretty sure I went to school with him in 4th grade. Jeremy Strauss.
That's pretty fucking concerning considering this is 2511. Are you a time traveler? You just haven't fucking told me. Are there moons waiting to eat us, Brody? Are there moons?
You know not of the yellow.
I know of the man in yellow.
That's beginner's luck.
Beginner's luck, he
Yeah.
says.
What's his name?
It's hard to hear you over the game. Okay, hold on. I will fix. Lower that. Raise that. Boom. How's that? Might be a bit louder, but... And then I just adjust microphone sensitivity.
Yeah, just turn it all the way up and scream. People love that.
Just blow everyone's eardrums up.
Just like that. Look at its fucking face.
It's got a vagina for a mouth.
I wasn't gonna say.
You know, this is why I like playing these kinds of games when you're around, because, like, you just question everything. We're like, I'm just so fucking used to it.
That's what I do. I must analyze. It's why I'm Perturabo.
There you go. There's the Wall Guardian for you.
Guardian of the Wall.
Literally, that's what they're called. They're called the Wall Guardian. And I'm like, it's a fucking name. Is this better, by the way, guys? Like, you guys can hear me properly? Oh, that's just fucked. Its arms are holding its chest open. I'm also really fucked up, and I'm like low, and I have like only one healing item left.
I'm not the one distracted by the makeup.
Fuck you!
I'd rather you did. Necro Moon's terror.
Why? Why?
Because it's the perfect system. They literally act like face hunters.
I am as fast as Lightning Queen. Alright, well that's active. How many notes do I have? I have 2. I could go for an upgrade.
Writing notes to.
What?
Who are you writing notes to in this universe?
I said node.
I heard note.
I said node.
You very well must have said note, but I heard note, and I was thinking, who the fuck receives mail in this day and age?
You can receive email on your rig. Like, put the
Alright,
controller
alright.
and stuff.
Like, what did you say the date was?
25/11.
Alright. How's the Postal Service doing in 2511?
Actually, that's a good question, because I don't know.
Who's sending notes in 2511? Does email become a post office regulated service? Does Canada Post do its Canadian version?
I don't think Canada exists anymore. We just call it Earth, and it's the United Earth Show.
I'm not even kidding.
It's supposed to be filthy.
No, filthy rich.
Why do we take off our helmet with the warp apparition?
Get out of my head.
That's all it's asking for. See?
You're not Nicole!
She's asking for it. She's leaning in.
She's asking who she is. I don't have the answer.
What if she's
Yes. Yes, she will find herself by making out with me.
You made it.
Look, man, if those teenage movies told me anything, that's how it works.
Through the holes in his head. Listen to me.
Stop staring at me! Stop it!
He was looking at us
Isaac,
when he said
we
stop
have to get
staring
out
at
of
me.
here.
I know, I don't like the fact that he looked into the camera when he said stop staring.
They did that intentionally.
I
Because
like it.
his sense of reality is like gone.
Oh, so he's just doing like fourth wall breaks and shit.
Pretty much at this point.
God,
Just like the one boss from
that's the Ishimura.
Yeah. You spent
Also,
a part
that's
of
the
this
Ishimura
DC.
right there.
It's a sad story, actually.
Mm.
I heard everybody on board
Why did they
died.
not name it?
Some sort of terrorist attack.
Because they wanted to study the mark?
Terrorist attack?
Dumb,
What happened
why
aboard
did
that
they
ship
not?
was no terrorist attack.
Energy.
That's where all this started, Ellie.
Dumb.
Everything that's happening here happened on
Why
that
did
ship.
they not destroy the mark?
I saw
When
it.
they found out that it was a
I was on board when it happened.
I accidentally destroyed it back in Dead Space 1.
Something must be blocking the track.
And it wasn't even the real marker, it was a man-made reverse engineered one designed to stop this bullshit.
not good.
Yes.
Bad.
A lot of people don't actually know that, but like, in Dead Space 1, the whole thing starts because of the marker, because it radiates the same thing and does like the same the same shit. But the red marker is actually supposed to stop. Like, it's supposed to keep necromorphs contained to an area. And no one was supposed to find it.
Someone will find it. If there's anything the internet's taught me, someone will find it.
They buried it on like a desert that like had no value. But how's your arm, buddy? You hit some of that. You okay?
Yeah. Think of when Shia LaBeouf hit the play, right?
Yeah.
Do that on an intergalactic scale and then say triangle. What what would the exact same community do?
Based on the triangulation of Arc Sextus 4 with the radiation rays of Gamma 19, we found that the marker is on Gangulus 12.
Agent 7. Not bad. No, the original reason why we went there is because literally we were starving for resources. And like we just didn't know what was there.
Classic Discovery breed.
Yes. Oh fuck! Kinda sucks for this job, honestly.
Great. Look at all these humans he's resourced.
What?
Human resources. Tell me I'm wrong.
I had to sit there and my brain had to do the full Microsoft Windows reboot. What? The fuck?
These are humans. He has resourced them. Therefore, even in death, he doesn't serve. Oh, I didn't like that.
Ah, why is everyone only giving like small health packs? That's not helping that much.
You know, in all reality, you're lucky that these flesh monsters have immediately on them at all times.
There's a variant that like uses the stasis module against you.
True.
And like it becomes like super fucking fast. I don't understand how it works. Like it goes from like the regular like speedy necromorph to like fucking supersonic racing.
What is Sonic R?
Unlike a lot of
When I was and I rented Sonic R, but you see the problem was I only got to rent one game a week. So I had a week to do nothing but play Sonic R. Feel it in the sky.
Wasn't that the same game that also had like the Tails doll in it or whatever?
Yeah, that's on fucking Tails.exe. That's why when I saw that start, I'm like,
What is this bullshit? It says
no,
right.
it makes no sense. It's such a horrible game. Because first you're like, okay, I got a race. But then you fall behind, and you don't know where you are, and you're going so fast. And the map makes no fucking sense. There's no clue. And the track could be like... all the way over here. And you're somewhere like down here in ruins that have jumps and speed boosts. So you're like, oh, this must be the track. But no, it's just there. It's just there. And then, to unlock a secret and you gotta collect all the Chaos Emeralds, right?
Yeah.
To collect Chaos Emeralds, you usually gotta go off the track into weird places and dig doors to get them. So you're like, okay, all I gotta do is get them into the race, right? Which is ticket, right? Well, that's no, your ass has to go through this absolute labyrinthian, dumbass mess. Unlock the doors. Get back in the race after getting the crystal, and get first. In every single race. And if you fail, you gotta start over again. It doesn't remember the ones you collected. You gotta do it all in one run.
Ouch.
And on top of that, it's so fucking hectic. I haven't even gotten into the controls. Controls are horrible.
Watched the mouse, I was like, why am I like freaking, why am I spazzing the fuck out? Oh god.
I'm just gonna put that over here for now.
That's a good idea.
So,
Ellie, There's a giant tentacle blocking the transport door. It's wrapped around a
The
big tank.
controls.
A big tank.
The
Nitrogen
controls.
trichloride.
I keep looking at
Those
myself
explode
and
if
not
they
the camera.
overheat.
Perfect.
Oh boy. You know what sounds like just a great time?
Firing explosives at that thing in the middle there.
Yes. Second of all, you like tank controls?
I play Resident Evil, so I have to.
Do you like a racing game that basically like tank controls?
No.
Do you? And then on top of it, you can understand when you get off the track, and you know your car slows down, starts to wobble, you're getting like penalized for going off the track. What if you slip and slide ice
That worked.
while
We're
you're
moving again.
on the road?
We'll wake you up ahead.
Because you're going so fast, software can't really keep up. So you just kind of supersonic racing. I tried to turn 3 years ago. And you overshoot and undershoot and
Are you
crash.
crazy? That one in the middle.
So
If
then
you
everyone
set
just
that
goes
off, it will
past you.
incinerate
Because
everything in
you
here.
seem to be the only motherfucker on the track whose car got axed. Everyone else is fine. It's like your Jimothy, age 3, wandered onto the racetrack and just said, and the next NASCAR man went, damn straight, Jimothy, this is your legacy. Get in there, buddy. Go for it. Get in there, Jimothy. Go for it. Win the cup. We believe in you, bro. Just remember not to hit the little red button. He immediately hits the red button and dies. And that's Sonic Racing.
Oh my god.
You know what's what? Oh man, talking about Sonic Racing actually made me remember a gem. This was a pack. Other games. Like Soul Calibur, right?
Yeah.
That, but a 3D arena with hazards that Sonic can. And like, not just salt, like, not the like the Bean and the Polar Bear.
Yes. I know.
They're in there. It's actually really good.
It was actually a full arcade game.
But it was really, really good. It was actually pretty fun.
What? Okay, grenade launcher is best weapon against these things. Good to know.
Yeah, well think about it. They have a lot of limbs. Limbs are their weak. Therefore blowing off all the limbs simultaneously would suck.
Ooh. They just don't stop spawning. Ah!
This whole place is gonna blow. Get up here fast. Isaac!
Look, it rewards me with a single health pack. Absolute Chad. Land Raiders are Mechanicus fetish buses. No, they're not. Mechanicus have their own fetish buses.
True. They're kind of cool.
That'd be something.
I'm thinking about the 30K ones.
Oh.
That have like the cool like technical ramp on the front and they're cool.
In another situation, I might admire your
yeah,
persistence.
actually, Techmarines are Mechanicus with extras.
This is
You
bigger than
literally
you
become a
and
marine and then you get sent to Mars.
What is with her hair?
Station.
Sir, final preparations for the attack are wrapping up.
It's obviously due to the extreme wind
At this point, it's all
within
just dead weight.
pressured chamber transport.
Isaac, what did he mean?
You know?
What did he
The
mean when he
wind.
said dead weight?
He's using the solar beam. We gotta stop.
He's using the solar beam. Government sector, use solar beam!
Super
He's cut
effective.
the station in half. There's no track to get across on.
Back us up.
So,
Back us up.
question.
Why?
This is the
do it.
only
Hurry.
thing connecting government sector to Titan Station.
Via Shimura.
So government sector should just start floating off into space, right?
Isaac, this
No.
is ridiculous.
If I can line the tracks up just
Not
for a
how
few
gravity
seconds, you
works.
should be able to get the transport
Okay.
across.
So,
Stay ready.
actually, it's not how space
care of
works.
Stross.
Essentially, what's gonna happen
Isaac, no! This is a really bad
is it
idea.
got cut off, right? But the main bulk of it is just kind of chilling out. So unless there's something to propel it in a direction, it's just gonna stay there.
Alright. What are actual Mechanicus fetish buses?
Let me find the name.
I wouldn't say they have any, but okay.
Look, man, it's a cannon with tentacles, and I've seen enough Mechanicus art to know where this is going.
I hate that that's a sentence.
You know
I hate that it's a sentence.
You know that you can say buffalo 6 times and it's a sentence? I don't know how it works, but I'm told that it does.
I think you could use buffalo 6 times in a sentence and it still makes sense. That's what that means. I don't know. I'm in the part of the game where I fucking hate it.
What's about buffalo? Hate a buffalo?
Buffalo.
You learn from blood. House it. Feed it.
Can a horse fall for a man? Should a horse fall
There's
for
just
a
a
man?
computer in the flight lounge. I can check the ship status.
Hey guys, look!
Are you okay?
It's the
You sound a little
intro to
nervous.
Dead Space, guys.
Last time I was here,
It's
things
the
didn't go so well.
intro to Dead
I'll
Space.
contact you soon.
Haha, funny callback.
This is straight up where your ship crashed. Your ship crashed in this hangar in the first game. Can we find Peng in here? Peng? Praise be. No! Don't do it! No!
Leon?
Yes.
Haha. Get got, nerd. Okay. So, it is a Mechanicum Triaros armored conveyor.
I think that's a ram.
No, it's... Could be both.
It could be both. You see, this is where like everyone that was important died. I don't want to go this way.
This appears to be the transport variant. So yeah, there you go. There's your fetish bus. It's even propelled by gears. So yeah.
Thanks, I hate it.
So that is a Mechanicum, and then it's spelled Triaros, armored conveyor. There's your fetish bus.
I just need you to read this.
The Clogger?
I just need you to read this.
What voice should I read it in?
Do whatever, just read it.
I don't know who the hell needs a whole roll of toilet paper to wipe their ass, but I'm gonna kick their ass if I ever find them. This is the 5th week in a row that some jackass has clogged the toilets in here. We're in space, for crying out loud. If this plumbing gets jacked, someone has to spacewalk and get a helmet full of crap to clean it out.
Knock it off.
That's the only humor we get, folks.
Yeah.
That's the only humor we get in Dead Space aside from Isaac's dry humor.
Then you want to just be fucking depressed? Read the logs in the school. That's the big sad. That's where that comes from.
Okay, it says Golan, but every time I hear this, it sounds like Gohan to me.
Dolan?
It says Golan. That's a G. But it sounds like Gohan.
Dolan.
It waits a bit, then comes back. Today, it followed me around right under my feet like it was stalking me. I can't take this, man.
I like
The ship is cursed.
how they
It is
put
a
up
bad omen that is
containment
here. I'm putting in for a transfer. You
like
should
it was
too.
gonna do anything against the flesh creatures. that
Well,
recruit
actually,
it.
so fun fact: if a marker signal is not present, all necromorphs turn into like a bio sludge kind of thing.
Huh.
But when in the presence of a marker, it starts turning the sludge back into necromorphs.
Systems offline. Main centrifuge
Thanks, I
offline for
hate it.
repairs.
How do you think I feel?
Yo, okay.
And when we got the ship back, guess what it was full of?
I'm gonna have to go down to
but hear me out,
engineering.
Ben.
This should
Take
be
a bunch of
interesting.
necromorphs and you put them
Is
on
it
a ship,
safe?
and the ship
don't know how it could be.
is piloted by a robot,
Only you know.
so that there's no humans on it. You don't have to worry about it. You take the ship way far out, and then all the necromorphs turn into a puddle, right? And then you take the necromorph puddle and you bottle it. put it in bottles, right?
Okay.
Then what you do is you attach those bottles to the water. And they... You can make it so that they survive atmospheric drop without shattering said bottle. At which point it would just hit the ground and splatter everywhere, right?
Who's the guy next to boss? This is my friend Slight Recoil. He will be our fellow member on Back Alley Advice when we get that up and running sometime.
I'm the raccoon.
He's the raccoon. They haven't seen the artwork yet.
It's really good. I saw it and I'm like, yeah, no, that fits the kind of crap I'm gonna be talking about, like IRS Doomsday problem, or
like I thought like you were gonna go like Alex, like I was worried like you were gonna go Alex Jones conspiracy.
No,
like,
just
that's what I was
weird
worried about.
Stuff like things that have happened.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like I'm not gonna be like, there's a conspiracy about. This is a conspiracy actually. It's a funny one. But the sphinxes were used to generate powder, black powder, and that originally the Giza Plateau was a floodplains, and that they used the water like a generator.
Oh, I did? Awesome. Sorry.
It's all good.
I saw the thing for Robot.
What?
Yeah, we saw the art. You showed it in the Planet Buster review.
Oh, okay.
Good to know.
It's okay. I missed the start too. This just kind of happened.
Oh, fuck.
What?
So, I forgot about this, but if you come into this room without subtitles, you don't know what the fuck you're saying.
Oh, really?
But if you turn the subtitles on, this is from the planet that they found the marker on.
Oh, yeah, I didn't finish. So,
yeah.
Then the warhead strikes the ground, at which point it would release and spray the sludge everywhere, right?
Okay.
Then, you do this all over the place in major populated areas. Then you orbitally strike the markers down. Then, you let everything happen. You then pick up the markers with robotic salvage crews, load those back up onto their launch ships, then you collect the liquid back into jars to be reused, and now you have a planet.
Did anyone? I think it's just me down here now.
I'm a problem solver.
You just committed a few war crimes and might have started a few convergence events.
You ever see that picture of the Shiba Inu looking in the mirror that just says, "Who's this handsome war criminal?"
Oh yeah, someone wants you to talk shit to boss like you're both in the 40k world.
Oh, we do this all the time. We just pick Primarchs and go ham.
Yeah,
we literally
we do.
did this with the Lion and Gilliman the other day. That was a good one.
I don't remember what we fucking said.
It was about when Lionel Johnson blew up his mountain.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
How good or bad are the robots in Dead Space? What robots? We do fucking everything.
I'm integrating robots.
You think we can afford robots? We can barely afford food on Earth.
No, but that's the thing. You kill off everyone on the planet, you use them to kill more people, and you can salvage all the resources from the rest of the planet to use.
I gotta inform you of something that's very tragic.
What's
This
that?
Dead Space goes by the theory of the apex predator.
Uh-huh.
I.e., the reason we haven't found anything or anything hasn't talked to us in the galaxy is because it's already dead.
Ooh. There's a really fun book about that, actually.
Yeah?
What's it called? It's by Jijin Liu, I think? But it's really interesting. Essentially, like, that stuff and it presents a survival. And it's written, it is So immediately after everyone finds out about this and that they're literally coming to wipe them out because humans are insects to them and they want resources and this is a very resource-rich planet, everything goes nuts. The planet tries to go full militaristic, like, we will be asking the questions, like, it goes to shit. Horrible. And then, because they're trying to do so much militaristic industry, the entire planet goes to shit. Because the way the planet is crashed, there's this whole tragedy that happens, and there's no resources, and people end up eating each other. Like, this horrible health, right?
Okay.
That goes on for a long time. But then people remember what happened, and essentially they go, well, that's what happened. We were dumb. Let's try and do everything scientifically together. They end up fixing the planet. It becomes like a utopia, and basically they only focus on positive technology. But they still have to deal with aliens that are new technology to do it. And, you know, because of their new technological powers, they think that they're so mighty and powerful and that, well, now we can take them on and we're strong and we can deal with it. And the aliens start getting closer and closer, and humanity thinks that they're so strong that, well, you know, when the aliens show up, they'll want to parlay, they'll want to talk, because we're as strong as they are, and they can communicate with us as they've shown. So then we can make a treaty with them. And
I don't think that's how that works.
as the aliens start getting closer and closer, they start splintering off into smaller and smaller groups. And as they get closer and closer to the Milky Way, they split off until essentially something like it could fit in this room. Like just a teardrop. A metal teardrop comes into our solar system.
But I'm on my way to the centrifuge.
Now, humanity's been
Just be
prepared. We have
careful.
such
I'll call you when it's
intense,
online.
you know, defenses and technology, and we're powerful and great and mighty now. So why are they only sending one ship? And everyone's kind of worried. But then the whole humanity bias thing starts, and we're like, oh, this is part of their parlay. They're sending us a gift. It's like the first thing. And people are studying it, and they're like, oh no, it's beautiful, and it has no corners. It's impossible. Like, this thing defies all laws of physics as we understand them ourselves. And the more and more that you go through the books, you learn just how much the aliens are dicking with them. So,
of course,
I'll get into that in a bit, because if I were to get to just how intense the aliens won from the very beginning, it ruins the surprise. So they get this teardrop into a laboratory, and there's a bunch of scientists that are studying the teardrop. And they're going on about it and everything, and there's a Chinese, a Swedish, and an American scientist, I believe. I don't remember the other two, but I do remember that the one is Chinese. And so they're sitting in there, and they're studying it, and they're just entirely perplexed. Like, this defies every known law of science that exists. Like, how can it even work? Like, what was the purpose of sending this to us? Why is it here? To which the Chinese scientist basically pipes up. And they have a really good speech, but it's been a while since I've read the book, so I don't quite remember it. But essentially, he just goes, to show how insignificant an ant is to a dog. And seconds later, the teardrop activates. Now, humanity has prepared for an all-out war as humanity knows how to engage it. They have an unreasonably massive firing line, a naval prowess that is intense. It gets to the point where our technology is so advanced, you don't have control to fly a ship. You essentially go into a room, living metal morphs the entire room into whatever you need the suite to be. Bedroom, bathroom, control panel, anything. And you control the ship from there. Like, we have some pretty impressive technology by that point.
Okay.
So, you might stand a chance. And the book even writes it in a way that humanity, it seems, might stand a chance. But here's the thing that's so ingenious teardrop activates and begins moving at supersonic speeds.
Decontamination. Initializing.
And just plows through the entire armada. Because it's made of a substance stronger than anything humanity has ever defined. And it doesn't move based on thruster technology or anything.
What book are you talking about? Is what I'm asking.
Let me... trying to remember... Oh, that's a really interesting name. I believe the last book is called... The Three-Body Problem. That's what it's called. The Three-Body Problem is the name of the series. And it goes into some very deep existential science when it comes to, like, the universe. It is the very dark equivalent of Star Trek, where they're all like, great, together, because if everyone works together, everything's great up. No, this is someone with, like, that level of creativity and going, yeah, but what if it is not just on our planet? And I believe it is Hunter and the Farmer. And it is the only two ways that things exist. I'm going to try and find the quote so I can bring it up. But essentially, the analogy between a hunter and a farmer is that in this universe, creatures taking their arc out only really exist in separate things.
Well, he's not sitting in front of the mic. I am.
Yeah, I used the completely... I don't know what. My apologies to the author.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I am bad. But, so... Dark Forest by Louise Sin. Trilogy is called Remembrance of Earth's Past. I believe in the third book, humans don't even exist. This is a quote from the book. Your good thing.
Yeah, you're kind of quiet, my guy.
I mean, that's me. I would be a bit louder. I have a bad habit of getting quiet when I'm talking over a microphone because, like, late nights gaming with the parents from early childhood.
Got it. Sorry, just voices.
Okay. So, the universe. I'm gonna get close. Let's do this full narration style.
Mike.
The universe is a dark forest. Every civilization is an armed hunter stalking through the trees like a ghost, gently pushing aside branches that block the path and trying to tread without sound. Even breathing is done with care. The hunter has to be careful, because everywhere in the forest are stealthy hunters like him. If he finds other life, another hunter, an angel or a demon, a delicate infant or a tottering old man, a fairy or a demigod, there's only one thing he can do. Open fire and eliminate them. In this forest, hell is other people, an eternal threat that any life that exposes its own existence will be swiftly wiped out. This is the picture of cosmic civilization, and it's the explanation for the Fermi paradox. The Fermi paradox is really interesting. It's where the whole, like, oh, but if we're the only creature in the universe, there must be other life, but we haven't noticed it yet.
And they're saying the answer to that is we haven't found other life yet because everything else is dead.
Yeah, that's
Dead Space.
That's Dead Space. Basically, in Dead Space lore is that there are these things. We don't know where this thing came from. We don't even know like what made it. But there are these things called Brethren Moons, and essentially is that they are made up of some. The original one, we don't know which one it is, was made up of something, and then it launched markers throughout the galaxy. Just kind of shotgun them in the direction. You guys speak up.
Oh, I'm just reading the chat, but Isaac Arthur. Potentially, let me look this up real quick. I found it through a person on YouTube as I was essentially doom scrolling through YouTube. And yeah, I was like, oh, that's a really good book series. I believe the three-body problem is the first one, then it goes into the Dark Forest, and then the third one is the End of Death. Finn's Ideas on YouTube is where I found it from.
Got the centrifuge online.
What happens is that the marker kills. The marker basically hits like the meteor that is theorized to have hit the Earth.
To kill the dinosaur.
Yeah, and then it selects or helps a species evolve to a point where it has proper brain function. And from there, it lets the species grow. But it does it in such a way that manipulates people into overusing the resources we have. So that way we become resource-starved dependent. And then we find the marker. And our resource-starved selves notice that, wow, this thing is doing a lot. We could like power cities with this thing. We could maybe power an entire planet. Not realizing what it's doing. And what it's doing is that it begins to manipulate people's world. I.e., you start hearing things, you start seeing. It's described as for people that are not, they just kind of say like you have to be a certain intelligence to understand something. But a better explanation, because that's just dumbed down explanation. I think it's more like you have to be more neurotypical in order to understand what the marker's telling you. But essentially what the marker's doing is that it's putting a blueprint in your head on how to build more markers so that way you can spread the signal. And then the signal starts reanimating the dead. Like it starts morphing the tissue and everything. A special necrotic cell starts taking over and warping the body.
Is starting to worry me.
And then after and then you get your necromorphs. And the necromorphs go and kill more people.
Yes, he is. You can't see him because you haven't taken the
And
steps.
while that's happening, people are either still building markers because they're so revered with it, or they're building. Or just building. Yes, robot. He's Australian.
Oh, it's a robot. I probably just offended him with a horrible attempt. I actually ran into an Australian guy playing Magic the other night. He's a decent fellow. Really,
Was he
really
wearing was he wearing like a Australian hat or like a cowboy hat or something?
No, it was hot out, so he was just in like a tank top and shorts.
Ah, okay.
He's a friendly gentleman.
But
friendly fellow.
Once the necromorph infection reaches a certain level of mass, then they begin the convergence event, which is where all the necromorphs start heading towards the nearest marker, and then the person that created the marker is just kind of standing there in a trance, and then they activate it. And everybody alive necromorph or dead is sucked up and made into a new Brethren moon and will begin the process anew.
Huh.
And they're all psychically connected.
Is it Tuesday?
At the end of Dead Space 3, if you put all the if you take all the chapter names and put them together, well, like the first letters of every chapter, like they did in Dead Space 1, it says the Brethren moons are awake.
Ah.
And then, like, you get, like, the full force of what these things are in Dead Space 3's final DLC, which is basically, you think you've won. You killed the moon, you stopped the marker signal. Nice pop-in.
We're telling the
But, you get back topside because you fell back. You somehow survived, and don't worry, they hand wave it off. Like, I don't know how the fuck we survived that, so who the fuck cares? Fuck's sakes. They actually do have a flamethrower in this.
I know.
It's kind of useless, though.
Yeah.
It's really only good for, like, the small things, and then you just...
If I remember correctly, I mostly only used the plasma cutter, that rifle,
Yeah, I'm fine. But he stopped talking. He won't look at me.
False
How's it
rifle's
going at
good.
your end?
But,
Please
so
tell me this
basically,
plan's going to work.
once you kill them, like, once you get back up topside and you're trying to look for a ship,
Well, good.
everybody
They're
starts
calling
having a
you to
fucking
hole in the
meeting.
medical deck. At least you wanted to go
And,
through
like, the
there.
visions are getting intense again, and the moons start fucking talking.
Welcome to the medical deck.
And, like you see, like, the cultists that have been chasing you throughout the game are, like, freaking the fuck out, too. And they're, like, screaming like they are coming, they are hungry, they are coming, they are hungry, over and over and over again. And then they hit you with a vision, and you're staring at Earth. And then you turn around and see, like, 9 of these things, like, floating behind you, and they're like, we are coming, we are hungry. Hungry. Where is it, Isaac? Take us home. And then, yeah, and you have to spend, like, a whole game, like, trying to fix a ship to get back and more Earth, while also being assaulted by the visions and a new cult that's popped up on the ship you're trying to repair. And it's like these poor fucking cultists who have mutilated their bodies to, like, emulate the necromorphs.
Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah, it sucks. And the cult leader's invincible throughout the entirety of the DLC. Because the
He's got diplomatic immunity. He's a foreign diplomat.
Basically, like, the markers make you think you're shooting at him, but you're really not. And then, like, finally, it gets so bad to the point of, like, where, like, the start of you and your partner against each other, because your partner wants to go home. Like, you need to warn everybody, and the character you're playing as, like, I'm not so sure. Maybe they want us to leave them home.
See, and that's what I was thinking, right? Like,
but the problem is that after you beat the cult leader, they say, we've just wasted your fucking time. Your time to warn Earth is gone.
Nice.
And the end of the DLC is you see the Brethren moons devouring people alive. And you crash onto them. That's the ending of Dead Space. That is the original ending of Dead Space. So imagine how pissed I was.
How long until I get
Well, it depends. If you understand the blueprints in your head, then you won't mutilate yourself.
Okay.
You're just gonna try grabbing everything you can to make a marker.
Okay. Do you still get eaten if you're trying to kill the marker?
Usually the necromorphs don't really have like that tell of friend or foe.
Yeah, they just attack everything.
They just attack everything.
That's fair.
There is actually a safe zone around the marker, and that's what they actually call the dead space. Is that like nothing can exist in that space except for the creator or whatever?
Oh, okay.
It's really
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything.
This is Nicole's final message to Isaac before she kills
I to stop someone.
And it's like she kills herself by injecting a needle into her arm. An empty needle into her arm.
Oh, that's a horrible way. You give yourself an aneurysm.
Yep.
That's why they didn't let us play with the air.
It all comes down to just one little thing.
Someone tried?
No.
I didn't want it to end like this.
Okay, so we were little ingenious shits. There was a weight room in middle school, so we would go and work out.
Okay.
And then we would shower. But then, of course, like, you got wet hair. And you were gross.
Okay.
So you use the air compressor to blow dry your hair. And he thought it was going to give us brain aneurysms.
Oh, God.
So then no one was allowed to use it for a while. He thought that we were going to give ourselves brain aneurysms by just being clever. Oh, let's see. But I was going to talk about whether or not to blow up the moon. What's that about? Well, the moon is haunted.
What?
The moon's haunted.
How is it haunted?
The moon's haunted.
How, what?
Wizards, they come from the moon.
Oh my God. If you're talking about Dead Space moons, it's sort of the thing where, like, actually humanity did have a good chance of killing a moon if it didn't actively fuck with our heads. And, we could actually kill a moon if we weren't influenced by it in the first place.
That's why they want markers everywhere, so everyone's influenced.
Yep. There are so... Actually, so...
So are you telling me that these brother moons are just incredibly dangerous influencers? Are you telling me that their leader may or may not be called Mr. Beast?
Fuck you. So I actually did learn something pretty about this. And that was, there was a comic that we totally missed. And it focuses on Nicole. On Isaac's girlfriend. Okay. Surprisingly, she actually figured out...
What the hell?
Oh, shit. She actually figured out there might have been a cure. Because in one of the spin-off games from Dead Space Extraction, there was actually that was one of the leads.
Yeah, it's a rail shooter.
Yeah, apparently it was really good.
Yeah, apparently for a rail shooter. If you like rail shooters, it was good.
But basically, earlier in that game, you actually do meet up with...
On, like, a basic...
I haven't been realized.
There's something about them that just gives me killick vibes.
Well, like, it has also an unhinged jaw.
Well, unhinged jaw, the spine turns in... Like, the spine reminds you of a scorpion tail.
Yep.
It's jumping around the place. Kill it.
Kill it. During that...
no, it wasn't Dead Space related. Like, there was one about Sonic characters and whether they'd be pro or anti-moon. I'm curious. I haven't heard anything of it.
I don't know anything about that.
I know the moon's haunted theme, but I don't know... Unless they're referring to the moon's haunted theme and to blow it up because it's haunted.
I have not read the Sonic comics. I cannot... Motherfucker!
I think they're saying that there was one.
This is why I hate Medical Tech, because so many fucking things.
You know what? Actually, you
voices. Speak, Brody.
I don't know why they're talking about going to the moon. It doesn't. Well, the night sky would change. We would see more stars in the sky, but we would also see more meteors and experience more meteorites.
What?
Yeah. I mean, yes. It's essentially the moon acts like a shield around the Earth. It blocks a metric ton of meteorites that would normally otherwise enter the Earth's atmosphere. It's actually well, the fun fact is, based upon some of the craters they've seen, it's actually theorized that it wasn't the meteorite that killed the dinosaurs. A meteorite.
The moon.
Yeah, actually. A meteorite went, struck the moon, shattered off a solid chunk of it, and that's what plummeted to Earth.
Okay.
I mean, it's basically the exact same thing with extra steps. But
I mean, with how fast things go in space, I don't doubt that.
yeah. Well, I mean, why is the moon made of cheese?
I hate this. I hate this part right here. The illusion, like, so the marker is actively fucking with me the entire time that this game is going on. And it is pointing out the fact you never found my body.
Her body, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know if, like, you left it. You don't know, like, if you just never found it. Or if it was one of those things. You know what's the worst fucking part about this?
It's in here?
If I go all the way back here, she committed suicide in that room. Everything matches up. She died in that room. And you never found a body.
But it's unlocked.
Yeah, I unlocked it with the power node.
Yeah, go in there.
That was also 2 years ago.
Yeah.
She died in here.
Yeah, see right there.
She was staring at this.
Yeah.
Because there were some lockers in the background and everything.
Well, you can tell from all the glue on the brush. She clapped herself.
That's cleaning supplies.
Why do you think they're using cleaning supplies?
They were trying to clean up
To clean up all the blood.
Yep. But yeah, so like, I hate that part because like, it's so malicious. What?
The Futurama reference?
Look,
About
we
the
all
giant aliens killing off the dinosaurs?
Look, we all know it was giant alien brains that killed off the dinosaurs. Okay, Professor. Whatever you say, buddy. My plasma cutter is clearly my favorite weapon.
It's a good one.
Well, it does everything I need it to do. It fixes shit and it breaks shit.
It is both WD-40 and
Yes.
although I guess neither breaks things. Although, I guess if you were trying to make something not move and you sprayed WD-40 on it, that would be very counterproductive.
Make me spray WD-40 in the eyes if I die.
You wouldn't die, but it would be very painful, I would imagine.
Probably go blind.
Not necessarily, I don't know what's in WD-40.
It's poisonous.
That doesn't mean you'd go blind.
Shut up, Nicole! I don't want to hear it from you!
You're not gonna bring me.
Oh, I'm being gaslit by it. Shit.
Apparently that is the question. What happens if you get WD-40 and then... Literally, it just acts like getting pepper spray.
What?
Yes.
Why did I go pepper spray?
Yeah, it causes irritation, redness, and tearing sprayed at exaggerate pre-existing medicine.
So, chat, just to let you know, so
If you're out of pepper spray and someone breaks into your house, but you have WD-40, you can use that. Walmart sells pepper spray.
oh my god. So anyway,
Just putting that out there.
just
putting that out.
Just saying this because my dad being pepper sprayed is
$1.49 Freedom bottles.
So anyway, as I was trying to say, my dad, he went grocery shopping one day because he needed to pick up some things from the grocery store for dinner that night. He saw a rather old security guard, like, chasing after, like, this really... It's kind of like a comedy scene where, like, you're watching two fat guys chase each other. And, like, they're both tired of everything. And, my dad basically, like, grabs the guy who's running away because he's shoplifting. Oh, wait, if you see someone shoplifting, just ignore it. It's not worth it.
Who's gonna thank the CEO of Walmart? I think not. They might even press charges. Welcome to the world we live in.
Yeah, so, fucking, my dad, he grabs onto this guy, and straight up the guy just whips out a bottle of pepper spray, sprays my dad, and my dad, like, sees what he's doing, he's like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna get pepper sprayed. And instinctively, like, turns his body so, like, this entire half of his body gets sprayed. And by the way, guys, pepper spray is not just something that goes into your eyes, it burns!
Yeah, no, it's, the common misconception is that it has to be fired into the eyes. It's just a general irritant. Essentially, you are taking an instant chili pepper bath. That's what you're doing. You are rubbing hot chilies all over your body, mixed with bad stuff that's even more ouchy.
So
Thank
yeah.
you for my very scientific TED Talk.
But yeah, so my dad comes home, like, all smiles and stuff. Like, he's smiling, grinning ear to ear, like a fucking crazy person. My mom's like, what the fuck happened to you? And he's like, oh, I got pepper sprayed. And we're just like, are you fucking okay? And he goes, oh, I'm fine, it just sucks.
Same.
And we're like, go, like, take a shower. He's like, oh, I gotta do a few things before I take a shower. Hour to help get this shit off me. And, like, he spent, like, all night in the bathroom, like, trying to get it off of him.
Yeah, good luck.
By the next day, he was fine, but he's just like...
I wonder if tomato juice would have helped.
Ellie, I'm almost to the captain's nest to activate the tethers.
Like, if you get sprayed by a skunk, you're supposed to take a bath with tomato juice.
I watched a show called 001 when I was a kid, and two of the main characters get hit by a skunk, and like they're trying to like get the skull and the skunk off of them.
Yeah. And
it's like tomato juice. What about it? We gotta drink tomato juice.
Wait, no, you don't drink it.
They didn't know that. And then like by the end of the episode, it's like so what have you guys been doing? Oh, you know, we just drink like 20 jugs of tomato juice, but we still stink. Guys, you're supposed to bathe in it.
Yeah.
And they just sat there like... By the way, this is the same, like, character who, like, questioned, like, why is it called a popsicle stick and why is it called a bicycle? Why do they make it sound like it's sick?
It's called a bicycle because there's two cycle.
Also, I think you'll like this one, Dead Space Universe. This ship can pull a continent out of...
Now get back here, the tracks are moving.
No, just go. I'll use one of the escape pods and meet you there.
Is this a special ship?
Yeah, this is a ship designed to do that.
Alright.
Essentially, we're turning the planet's gravity against it.
Time to go.
And we rip it out of the fucking planet. That way, we just have like a giant hole that we can mine.
Oh, interesting.
Call it popping the cork.
Still think that she's something that you could avoid?
Her?
Yeah.
No, she is tethered to me. There is no escaping.
Oh, I was just repeating. Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I'm away.
Looks like a really big
Ellie,
face hugger.
did you make it?
Isaac, we crossed the track. We'll be coming in hot.
I did for a second there.
I see Ellie. I promise it won't hurt.
Just put down the screwdriver.
Trust, put down the screwdriver. Trust, no.
Ah!
Oh boy, he's dead.
No. Well, that's not good. Maybe they should have installed a steering wheel.
I hit a thing in an escape pod and I'm crashing.
Not my fate.
Oh, that feels really good.
Yeah, it was getting real stuff.
Getting really stuffy.
The Ishimar is
Yes, please.
I am so lucky to be serving aboard her.
Well, that's disturbing.
You made me stick with it. You made me stick with it. You made me stick with it.
There still are escape pods. Yeah, just in case like something happens to the station, there are people working on the ship. It's best to have emergency escape pods on it. That's what they actually installed first.
Yeah, it's the same theology as even if there is a big door in a house, you still want more than one way of getting out of it if it's on fire.
No, dude. Like, to stop the school shooting, you just need like one doorway for the school.
My heart and hope dies.
Oh yeah, straight up like rips her eye out here.
Sir?
Yeah, straight up jabs her in the eye with a screwdriver and runs away. With the screwdriver with the eyeball still on it.
You can eat eyeballs.
I know.
I don't know what they taste like.
I don't want to.
Me either. I dissected some of biology.
Same. I hated dissecting shit. We dissected frogs and found cockroaches.
Nice.
Maybe we want to throw up.
I kind of had a good laugh. So, growing up, my father was a butcher, so I was just really good at cutting meat. So then it came to the day in like middle school? Yeah, middle school. First year middle school, where we were doing dissections. And we had to dissect apart the heart. And then as I cut everything open like you were supposed to, the teacher then came over and they made me demonstrate it for the rest of the class. Because I was real good at cutting organs
shit.
out.
Oh shit!
I ain't no doctor though.
Sorry, I just...
That's classic. It's a pain in the ass, yeah.
So I stabbed it.
Yeah.
And the lead popped out and flew across the room.
Oh shit.
And the teacher looked back at me.
So I...
Thought that I had thrown an eraser at him.
So chat, I was just freaking out because that audio log was from the phone app game of Dead Space. So like that threw me for a loop. I had never actually found that audio log before.
But my friend.
Yeah, I was gonna end the stream here when I get to a save point.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I will. Okay.
But yeah, so I just found an audio log from the main character from the iPhone game of Dead Space, which was again a prequel to this game. There was like 2 prequel side games to this game.
Man, I still remember when Bluetooth technology was a new thing that was coming out, so people didn't really know how to work it 100%. So when I'd stay at someone's house that didn't know a whole lot about it, I would then just take priority over the speaker on my phone, and in the middle of the night, start playing the Twinkle Twinkle music from the first trailer.
You absolute bastard.
And then just like completely leave them on. It was a funny prank. Your speaker's haunted.
Funny joke.
Funny joke. Speaker's haunted.
So yeah, you actually play as one of the church people in one of the side games. I think it was Dead Space Ignition that you played as them.
What's the last step?
What do you try to do?
So it's a choose-your-own adventure story.
Okay.
And there's like these hacking mini games you have to play in it too. But the idea is that you're waiting. You're basically a sleeper agent waiting for orders. And eventually you do get your orders. and it's the guy who wakes Isaac up at the beginning of the game. And he straight up just gets murdered at the beginning of this game.
You know, sometimes you get what you fucking ask for.
He turns out to be a total fucking bastard. Like,
oh man, I love war products.
They're mines.
Oh boy.
They're actual fucking mines.
Oh, yeah, they're like bouncing betties.
Yep. That was the exact situation of them. You get an achievement for grabbing one and throwing one back at it.
We'll return to the center.
Actually, yeah, that's the exact...
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Damn me and my eldritch abilities. Just knowledge.
Yes, there it is.
I'm like a mind flayer, but instead of eating your brain, I just take your sanity.
Here we are, save station. Hell yeah. I have no idea. Yeah,
it's on the bottom. That's how you know.
Alright. Okay. Thank you all so much for coming and watching the stream, and thank you, Slight Recoil, for joining us tonight. I appreciate you very much, buddy.
You're welcome.
No stream tomorrow as usual, but Wednesday we are having our friend come on. She is a 40k cosplayer. She is absolutely wonderful. And yeah, we will be starting that. I'll have to recheck the time, so I'll get back to you on that one. But talk shit about Boss if you're in the WWE. Oh no. What have you done? What have you done, Shadow? Stop. What have you done? Don't actually take the chair and hit me with it.
No, I'm not gonna hit you with the chair if you never watched WWE.
I have.
You gotta point the camera towards the door. You gotta do the whole, like, coming down the ramp. Alright? You gotta be, like, talking like it's normal. And then flip the camera to that exact scenario. And then I'm gonna call you out like it's in the WWE.
Okay. Well, either way, so thank you all so much for coming to the stream. I love you all so very much. Please do stay safe. Ah, fuck.
I want you to know that I'm gonna be there in Chicago on June 14th, 2023 to rub the floor with this rat bastard. I want you to know that I will not stand for the injustice he's done to Dominicos. We will come in there and we're gonna flatten him and we're gonna absolutely take the title of the cage ladder match.
And then I'm supposed to hit you or, like, throw a chair, or one of us gets hit by a car.
Ow. Hope you're happy, Shadow. You all have a wonderful night. Please remember to donate bits or subscribers. I appreciate you all so much. Good night, everybody.
Good night.